Hey, welcome back. New day, another new workout. Today is just go your own pace. So I've got 4 movements, and we're going for 5 rounds. Take as long as you need, as short as you need, as much or as little rest as you need. Uh, for me, the focus and the goal is want to do it in 30 minutes. So I may do it in 20, may do it in 25. I don't know. I've kind of roughly timed how long each round will take, and we'll just find out as we get to the end here. So with go my own pace, what I'm getting into a habit of doing with these ones is movements that are a little slower and purposeful. I really want to focus on form and mobility with that, and they're a lower pace workout for me. So I don't anticipate getting the heart rate up super high, but it will be a challenge and it will be hard. So the 4 movements are as follow: clean to windmill press, 5 per side. So clean, windmill press, and I'm just going to go straight 5 per side on this one, right? So I'm going to go 5 on the right, then I'm going to switch, and then 5 on the left. All right, so 5 and 5 for that one. So all these are going to be superset. I'm just going to go back to back to back to back until they're done. Next one, haven't done this in a long time, Turkish getup. So this one takes probably almost a good 45 seconds per side. So roll over, knee up on the side that I'm doing, press to the elbow, up to the hand, leg through, up to the knees, stand up, back to the knee, to the hand, leg through, to the elbow, and back down. Okay, I'm just doing 1 per side. Then I'll go the other side, same thing. Press to the elbow, to the hand, leg through, up to the knee, up to the knee, to the hand, leg through, to the elbow, and back down in control. So 1 per side, Turkish getup. Next one, figure 8 to halo. I'm doing 5 per side, so 10 total. So figure 8, halo, figure 8, halo, figure 8, halo. So you just basically count to 10. Okay, so 5 per side or 10 total. And then the last one, again, another one I haven't done in a long time. I'm still not at a point where I can do it raw without the assisted. So I'm doing a Bosu ball. I just need about, what is that, 10, 12 inches of support. If you have a chair or a bench, a little bit higher support. If you got something that height, use what you need. But I'm doing the pistol squat, assisted pistol squat. So I'm going to go right leg first. So make sure I get in the middle. For me, ideally, if I'm doing pistol squat, I don't know that I would go this deep. Ideally, I'd probably stop around there. But this is about training, right? This is about me building up the strength and confidence to get to that point. So my other knee, my other leg, I'm going to try and keep it off the floor as much as possible. If need be, I will dig that heel in to support. But the whole name of the game is to slowly build up confidence so that I can do it on its own without the assist. So I am going to do 5 per side. Feels like a lot. It is a lot. That's a hard one. So this is going to work up a sweat. It is going to be a grind. Okay, so 4 movements, 5 rounds. Get it done as you wish. I'm just going to take a rest as I feel I need. With, again, the whole goal being I want to get it done under 30 minutes. All right, so the clock's going to count up so I know how long it takes. It'll be posted when you start the video. Let's just get into it. Get cleaned windmill for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Turkish getup. Doesn't matter what side you start on. So really think about each movement as one definitive step. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Figure eights to halos for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And assisted pistol squats. 5 per side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, round 1 done. 4 to go. So about 3.5 minutes, and I'm going to give myself a full, probably 1.5 minute rest. So with that, I'm going to be looking at about a 25-minute workout. Whew. Actually, I can take a 2-minute rest because on the last round, I don't need to include the rest as part of the count. And I need it, right? That's tiring. So even though it's not a high pace, you're gonna feel out of breath. But it's actually a lot of exertion. So about 3 minutes of exertion before you get a rest. And I find those assisted pistol squats really take a lot out of me. So at the 5-minute mark, I'm gonna get going again for myself. Just to get a couple of rounds in. Might take more rest little bit later on. Okay, clean the windmill, press. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Turkish getup. This is where 2 would come in handy. Probably a little sloppy in some of those steps for myself, but that's okay. I wasn't ever in an awkward position where I was going to get hurt there. It's just I think I went through a couple steps quickly there. Okay, figure 8's the halo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pistol squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 2 down. Ready to go. Yeah, so those are 3.5 minute rounds. Oh. Oh. Trying to catch my breath. I'm in a very heavy emotional morning where I am being confronted and forced to sit with some fallout from some actions, behaviors I did quite some time ago, but are still raw today. And what it brings up for me is actually a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, and also regret. And I hear quite often people say, "Oh, I live life with no regrets." I call it bullshit, man. If you don't have any regrets in life, you lived a pretty perfect life, and I just don't believe that exists. I think I got regrets. I got a lot of regrets. The challenge for me is to not to dwell on it and let it define me going forward and make that my identity. The challenge for me is to turn those regrets into fuel for, I guess, helping me shape the decisions I make going forward to become the person that I want to be. So I've got a lot of fucking regrets. Okay, round 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's all very raw for me this morning. 2. So it's very important that I move that energy and don't let it sink into me and get a hold of me for the day, right? That energy is sitting with me. And I'm using these workouts to help move that energy and shape it. And transform myself with that energy into something better. Because that energy can be very destructive, right? When I'm in shame and guilt, anger at myself, that energy wants and needs to be let out. And it actually wants the shortest route out. And quite often, the shortest route out is through anger. So I now have to be aware of that energy and direct it for good. And that's what working out helps me do. All right, figure 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, pistol squats, let's go. These are by far the hardest. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2. These are all good for range of motion. 3, 4, 5. Really try and allow that leg to power through and not give yourself too much assist. Okay, 3 down, 2 to go. I'm gonna give myself till 16 here. I am feeling better already. I talked it out this morning with my partner. Not talked it out, but we shared a moment where we allowed that energy to rise and then come back down. We were able to regulate ourselves together. It wasn't easy, and it was heartbreaking, but we did it together, which was important because it was something that I did that affected her. So, okay, let's go. Clean the windmill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna learn to love Turkish getups. Go with a lighter weight until you get it down. I actually had to go down this weight this morning because it's been a while since I've done these. So I went down a lot in weight from what I initially thought I would do them in. You can do a whole 20 minutes just doing Turkish get-ups. And you'll have a fantastic workout. Okay. Figure 8, 2 halos. So right to right ear. 1. Left to left ear. 2. I'm talking for myself. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Now our favorites. 1, 2, 3. Getting a lot of assist right now. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Mace. 4, 5. All right. 4 down, 1 more round to go. It is very muggy out. It's actually raining today here. First time in probably 2 to 3 weeks. So a lot of humidity. So at about 20, 21 and a half, I'm going to go here. Give myself a minute to cool down. Energy still very raw. Okay, getting ready for our last run. I'm sweating buckets, right? Not even a high intensity workout in terms of speed or number of reps. Okay, let's go. Let's finish it up here. We got this. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Turkish getup. Gotta be careful. Slippery now. Sweat. Alrighty. Big race to halos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right. Final boss, pistol squats. Oh, I gotta get myself psyched up for this. I'm exhausted. 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 3. Lots of help here. Oh my God. So that's it. 5 rounds. About 25 minutes. If you're only on round 4, you still got lots of time. So finish up. If you have to do pistol squats with no weight, just drop the weight. make sure you try and finish. I'm going to take tomorrow off. The rain stops, I'm going golfing. Regardless, I'm taking tomorrow off. Rest is important. So, thanks for joining today, and I'll see you next time. Peace.